Hey everyone, welcome and welcome back to my channel once again. This is your friend Abhishek, but not a financial advisor, and today we are going to talk about PayPal stock and why I am buying PayPal now. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. So guys, here I am on the valuation model of PayPal, and for this I'm using Stock Unlock, an amazing platform by the way. So here I have already entered few parameters and I'll go through each of them one by one. So first of all, let's talk about the metric. I'm taking free cash flow into consideration because this is the most valuable metric in my opinion and cannot be manipulated. So this is what I'm taking to calculate the valuation model. And for the DCF analysis and the number of years to be projected, I'm just taking 5 years into projection because the more further we go, the more speculative the projections or assumptions become. So that's why I'm going not so far in the future and just 5 years into the future. And the metric growth rate, I have taken 9.5%, which I will get on to why such a low number, which is not conservative in my opinion. It's somewhere between let's say conservative and a good approach and not towards the bull side. And the shares outstanding 0.5 minus 0.5% because I assume that they will be buying shares. And the price ratio is also conservative, 20 price ratio, because I see that people are not really willing to pay so much for PayPal, and a discount rate of 10%. So with these assumptions, I get a future stock price of $95 and only a compound annual growth rate of 9.83%, which is still less than 10%. But like I said, I'm on a bit conservative side, so that's why let's see, I'm okay with it. Okay, now what PayPal has to do in order to achieve this future stock price and a compound annual growth rate of 9.83%, PayPal has to reach a projected free cash flow of $5.01 billion. Now, all you have to do or think about is, can PayPal reach to this free cash flow, $5.101 billion, based on the present data and the historical performance? This is how valuation is done, guys. This is how people come to conclusions, and this is how they make their actions towards investments. So as simple as that. And I do think that PayPal can actually do that because in the past, they have perform massively. Okay, and one more reason why I do think that tailwinds will support PayPal. For now, PayPal is just suffering from all the headwinds, the current macroeconomic situation, the management, and now since the management has changed, let's see how they perform. It's too early to see if they will be good or not. So it's too early to also jump into this stock actually, because the new management, we don't know how will they bring the company up into the right direction, and for that we do need 2 to 3 quarters. But for me, why I am still jumping into this stock is because of this. So, and I will get on to that in a moment as well. So now let's talk about why I have taken these metrics. Yeah, so the cash flow from operating activities, if you can see, it's really not consistent and it's jumping like it's going to extremes. Yeah, this was okay, 27%, 11%, 14%, 24%. So this is still okay. Now negative 19% and then straight 116%. Okay, year over year, then minus 25%, then plus 52%, then minus 6%, then almost no growth. So this is why I have taken a 9.5% average, because this I do believe, and this is also what the management said in their earnings call. So the management said that they are assuming to grow by 6 to 7% of the revenue. And now you might be thinking, Abhi, then why did you take 9.5% of free cash flow growth? Because I do assume that the new management will be more efficient and they will make the operations more efficient and they will improve the margins. Therefore, I do think that even with revenue growth of 6 to 7%, they would be able to grow their cash flow by 9 to 10%. Yeah, at least 20 to 30% more than the revenue growth. That's the reason behind, that's the logic behind taking 9.5% as the metric growth rate for free cash flow. And now why I am a bit on the bullish side for PayPal and why I'm opening up a position in PayPal. Now, the first reason why I am opening up my position into PayPal is because now it's really just trading at a fair value according to my assumptions right here. First reason. Second reason is PayPal has an unmatched lead in digital payments with 1.5 trillion total payment volume, TPV, in the trailing 12 months. So their TPV has been increasing because this is one of the biggest factors in the digital payment space. So their TPV is increasing, While that's a slowdown from pandemic highs, still 15% year-over-year growth. So I do think that they're moving into the right direction in that case. Revenue increased 8% year-over-year, so $7.4 billion. And like I said, the management is expecting a full year revenue growth of 6 to 7%. Now, I'll be waiting for the fourth quarter results because that's where I will see if this guidance is actually met or not. And this will also give me a much better idea about that if I should increase my position in PayPal or I should just limit it to, a really small position. Yeah. And the other factor, and now the third important point, or the bullish point in my opinion, is that the digital payment industry is expected to increase at a compound annual growth rate of a whopping 11.8% through 2027, reaching $14.8 trillion, or nearly 10 times PayPal's current TPV. Yeah. So these are the three reasons, guys, why I am opening up a position in PayPal. Doesn't mean that I'm pouring all my savings into PayPal. I'm just opening up a position because I do think that this could actually become a much better investment. And of course, I will accept myself and I will agree to the fact that it is too early to actually get into PayPal because we still don't know how the new management will survive, first of all, and thrive and take the business into the right direction. So it's too early, let's say. Yeah, in that case, it's too early. But I still would like to open up a speculative position because in my opinion, and according to my assumptions, like I said, it is really at a fair value. It's trading at a fair value. So that's why, guys, I am buying PayPal right now. So that's it for this video. Really short video. Wanted to keep it as short as possible and as informative as possible. So that's all I wanted to cover in this video, and I hope you guys got the useful information which you were looking in for and not just a clickbait. So thanks, and I will see you in the next one. Until then, stay safe, stay healthy, and ciao, guys.